love ghosts. Is this a ghost crowd? I'm a big... Okay, cool. I think it started with Casper. I loved Casper. I thought Casper was hot as a ghost. I really... Like, when they turned him into a real boy, I was like, ew, put him back! I was so grossed out. I have one friend who hates ghosts, and I kind of hate her, honestly. She was like, ew, I hope ghosts aren't real. My grandma died, and I don't want her to watch me have sex. And I was like, what kind of freak-ass grandma did you have, right? Because, like, my grandma died, but I'd like to believe that if she was watching over and saw me and my fiancé hooking up, she'd be like, all right, I'll check in on you guys later, right? Like, I don't want her to be like, oh, good, finally I'm invisible. What an insane thing, you know? Though we are a close family, you know, we are... I tell my mom everything. I told her I struggle with losing weight and maintaining that weight loss, and she turns to me and she goes, oh, Meg, that's because we have the Irish potato famine gene. Like, that's supposed to make me feel better? Like, how do I explain to strangers my family's not fat, we're just survivors? I don't know. Yeah. I am Irish, so I was doing car bombs. Don't boo me. One time I had an Irish person be like, we don't do those. And I was like, well, you did, you know? Leave me alone, okay? But then I realized, like, I was too poor for a car. Like, I can't afford Bailey, so I started looking for alternatives. And the only alternative I could find was one called Ryan's Cream. And I was like, oh, I've had this one before. I know this one. The crazy thing about that joke is my fiance's entire family is here. Thank you, yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, yeah. And his name isn't Ryan. Yeah, pretty tough. I don't know. I have a lot of friends that are into dad bods. I love dad bods. I don't really get it. Because I think when they say that, they mean like hot dads, like North Face dads. Like, when yeah, you know. Like, when I think about my dad has diabetes. So to me, like, a dad bod is just a person without a foot. Yeah. You don't feel bad about that joke. I told my dad that joke, and when I told him it, he said, do people really laugh at that? And I was like, sometimes. I think the most messed up part about that joke is that my dad still has both his feet. But he also does have diabetes, so I just wrote that joke too soon. Like, it's coming along. Thank you. My grandma did die. She was kind of a weird lady. I loved her. When she was on her deathbed, she said the craziest thing. She was like, when I die, I want to be buried next to my favorite dog. Which is crazy, right? Because, like, when that dog was on its deathbed, it made no mention of her whatsoever. And they were best friends. They both needed to take their medicine with a piece of cheese. It was the cutest. We did get lucky, though. The dog did die first. We didn't have to kill it ancient Egyptian style or anything. It died peacefully in doggy hospice, which is what I like to call the underneath of our porch. And my grandpa did a crazy thing. He buried the dog in a pet cemetery, which is weird, because I didn't think those were real, right? Like, I thought Stephen King made those up, like the It Clown or Maine. No way those things exist, but they do. And sometimes when you're sad, you do crazy things, like maybe you hoard things or you quit your job, or if you're my grandpa, you sneak into a pet cemetery to bury your dead wife next to her favorite dog. That did happen, yeah. Yeah, it happened. And a lot of people have questions, right? And the big important question I want to answer is she was cremated, okay? My grandpa didn't weekend at Bernie's her. But thank you for asking. All right, I'm going to end there. Thank you so much. Have a good night.